Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to a very important channel update video. I wanted to make this video earlier last week, but unfortunately I never got around to doing it, and I decided it would just be best to wait until the new year just to make this video address everything and make it the very first video that I post on my channel in 2017. However, I just finished recording, well, I didn't finish, but I started recording this video like 30 minutes ago, and I spent like 20 minutes talking and just updating you guys about everything, and unfortunately my computer crashed. I was able to recover the audio, but I wasn't able to recover the video, unfortunately. So here I am doing it again. A nice way to kick off 2017, but hey, you know what? It's teaching me patience, and that things will never go your way regardless of how hard you try. You just gotta go with the flow, you know? That's all it is. That's the lesson of the day. Go with the flow and don't expect everything to go your way. So anyways, before we actually begin, if you've been around in 2016 or throughout all of 2016, drop a like on this video. I would really appreciate it. I want to thank you guys sincerely from the bottom of my heart for sticking around and all the support that you've given me and shown me on the channel in 2016. It's been kind of a crazy year because I've been very inconsistent with uploads. I have had so many projects that I've started, well, not so many, but a couple, and that I've never gotten around to finishing, and you guys still stuck around, you know, even through all the times where I've said I was gonna do this and that, but I never got around to doing it. You guys are still here supporting me, watching the videos, and that really means a lot to me. 2016 has been a crazy year. It's been a good year, very good year, I'm not gonna lie. It's been an eye-opener. A lot has changed in my personal life, and I'm just here to address some of these things, and just, you know, put this year behind us and then focus on the new, because unfortunately in life you cannot sit and dwell on the past, or, you know, regret the things that you didn't do or couldn't do, because it's not going to change anything. You just got to focus on the positives, and then the now and here and the future, and then how you can make a positive impact in the future and how you can better yourself and your life in the future. So I'm just gonna, you know, talk about a couple of things. I have a couple of notes here because I know that I'm gonna forget to talk about some of these things, so I'm just gonna go through some of these. I'm gonna try to make this video not so long, but if you are a viewer of mine and you actively watch the channel, I would appreciate it if you just stuck around and watched this entire thing, because there's a couple of things, like I said, that are very important that I want to address, and that I think you guys should be aware of. So first of all, 2016 was a year where actually I got this comment a lot, and it really bothered me because I didn't really know what it meant when people would say it. But a lot of people back in in 2016 would say that your channel is dying and it's different, and I always wondered, what does that mean? Like, I've been uploading pretty much almost every day. Like, sure, at the beginning of 2016 I had a lot of inconsistencies. I took like a 2-3 week break, which was the longest I had ever done since starting YouTube, but it's a comment that has been I've been appearing on videos a lot, and I wondered, what does that mean? And I guess I one time asked a commenter, and then he responded back, and then he told me, like, it's because of the lack of co-ops. And then I just, you know, recounted all the co-ops that I did in 2015 compared to 2016. I'm like, wow, 2015 was literally more co-ops than it was single LPs, which was crazy. And that year was actually my most successful year on YouTube in terms of growth, like subscriber growth. The views surprisingly stayed the exact same for 2016 and 15, but 2015 I gained like 150,000 new subscribers, and a majority of that came because of the co-ops that I did on the channel. And it makes sense that the majority of people that came to subscribe to the channel subscribed for co-ops, and they expected to see co-ops frequently. So when they weren't seeing it in 2016, they're like, hey man, this channel's different, it's dying, what's going on? How come we're not doing collabs with Kobe? How come we're not doing collabs with this guy or that guy? And it's just like, well, I mean, things have changed, and I'm here to address these changes. So 2016 was a year of lack of co-ops. It was pretty inconsistent, and I started a couple projects that I never got around to finishing, and you know, all that's because of just, you know, me. I'm not gonna blame anyone else. It's honestly because of me. I started off the year pretty good. I started off with Super Mario Galaxy 2, and then I launched a new channel known as The Lost Boys, and that channel did not work out at all, actually. And I'm here just to quickly explain it to you guys. I sat in the last attempt to do this like for 10 minutes explaining all of it, but I'm not gonna do that again because I don't really want to go through that explanation again. So I'm just gonna try to make it as brief and as quick as possible. For those of you who are unaware, last year I launched a channel with my friends Zelda Master, Munching Orange, and Johnny Awesome, known as The Lost Boys. We launched it at the beginning, I guess mid-January, and we were consistent on it for about a month, and then we stopped uploading on it entirely. And a majority of that has to do with just the lack of, not cooperation, but the lack of like, we never really could come to agreements with when would be the best times to record. Like, we were just very uncoordinated, I guess. I don't really know the word for it. Like, we would say, hey, we're gonna record at this time, but then other people would be busy recording for their channels, including myself. I was a victim of this or I've been guilty of this several times, where I'd say let's record at 5 p.m, but then I wouldn't show up till like 6 or 7 p.m, or sometimes I wouldn't even show up at all to record, and we wouldn't record anything that day. That was something that happened a lot, which strained the channel. Lack of editor. We didn't have an editor, like a dedicated editor for the channel. It was just one of us always, you know, editing the videos, which really also strained the channel because the editing wasn't really like what we wanted it to be, and it was just kind of, you know, rushed and half-assed because it was something that we just wanted to get done with. And the schedule, we always said that we wanted to do 2 videos a day every day, and we never got around to doing that. And the majority of that had to do because of the computer problems that we ran into. So we can't, that was out of our control. We had 2 computers that we built for that channel, and every single time we ran into rendering problems where the renders would take, oh god, like an hour and a half, 2 hours to just render a video. So imagine doing 2 a day every day. It was borderline impossible to record and upload 2 videos a day, you know, every single day. So that really affected me because I wanted to do the 2 videos a day every day on the channel. I felt like, you know, if we said we were going to do that, we should stick to it, but we never actually did, and that's because of computer problems. So ultimately, we just stopped doing it. We never really said, hey, we're going to stop recording. We just stopped caring, you know, we all did. And eventually, like months in, we just talked about it. Like in the summer, we were like, what happened? Would it be something that we could redo? And we just came to the agreement that, nah, we should just leave it, you know, maybe leave it for the future if we want to come back to it, but we shouldn't actually say we're done with it. And that's how it's been ever since. Like, we're not really sure what we want to do with it. The only way I could see it working again is that if everyone's commitment level is at the same, like if we're all committed to do the channel and we're all equally as committed to do the channel, that is the only way the channel will work. But I don't really think that's a possibility now. I don't feel that commitment from me and from the other guys to be equally the same. So I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. So I just wanted to address that for those of you guys who are wondering what happened to the Lost Boys and if it'll ever come back. Who knows? It may come back. It may not come back. We did talk about it. You know, the idea of it coming back is there, but again, I just feel like the commitment has to be there from all of us in order for us to do it. So hopefully I addressed that and you guys stop asking me about that. I feel guilty, honestly, about the channel, but you know, it's whatever. You can't really dwell on the past, like I said. Just gotta move on and look forward to doing better and greater things. So anyways, that's what happened in 2016. That and me going through, like, it wasn't a depression, it was just a struggle of what I wanted to do. Like midway through, like after the Lost Boys channel didn't work out and I realized it wasn't gonna work out, I honestly was depressed. I felt very depressed, and it wasn't because of that. I guess that kind of triggered the depression, but I was just so burnt out from doing YouTube. I was doing YouTube every single day since like 2011 in August when I started my channel, and my entire life revolves around YouTube. Like I would wake up thinking about YouTube. I would record 2 videos a day. I tried doing that every single day, I would practice videos for the next day, and then I'd go to bed, and I would just repeat this cycle. I was like a machine, dude, every day, like doing the same routine, you know. And then eventually, after the TLB thing failed, I realized, like, dang, I'm putting too much time into this. Like, I'm wasting my time doing this, you know. And I wasn't happy. I was just doing it for the sake of doing it and staying consistent to it, and because I felt like I owed you guys, like I felt guilty, and I'm like, dang, I didn't upload today. I have this amount of people that are going to be angry at me, and then people are going to comment, where are the videos, how come you don't upload, blah blah blah, you know. So I'm like, okay, I need to upload, and I would just force myself to record, and I had it as a routine that I did every single day, and it burnt me out, really, it did. And I wanted to do something else. I looked at it and I'm like, I need to do something else in my life. So eventually throughout this year, I was able to find the perfect balance between juggling my personal life and YouTube. So I'm not prioritizing one over the other. There's like a sweet balance in between where this is equal to that, you know, and nothing is overtaking the other. So that's all I needed, to be honest. And I'm glad that I found it this year. That's why this year has been kind of slow in terms of uploads, and I've just been taking it easy, but I needed this in order to continue to be able to do YouTube. Otherwise, I would not have that passion and drive to want to create videos anymore. So I was able to do that, thankfully, in 2016. So none of that will ever happen again. Hopefully, you know, I'll be able to do YouTube for a few more years, for as long as I feel like I could do it for, you know. But that's what happened, and that's why even in February of last year I took like a 3-week break, which was the longest break that I've ever taken off of YouTube. Usually it's like, I want to say like a few days, but this year I took that 3-week break, and then I kept taking like week breaks in between, you know, like every couple months or every month I take like a whole week off from uploading. And it was crazy. Like, there was huge chunks of the year where I just wasn't uploading videos, and I needed that, you know. I needed just to forget about YouTube and just to realize that, hey, I have a life outside of the computer, outside of the internet, and I need to live that life because it's healthy, not to just, you know, live in your room making videos and that's it. You need that social interaction. You need to see your family, to be with your friends, to be with the people that you care about, in order to just be sane and be happy in life. And that's what I needed this year, and I finally got it, which is great. So that's why this year has been very inconsistent with uploads. But this year, I'm not going to make any promises. However, I am going into this year with a very optimistic outlook and a positive attitude about things. Just to, you know, name one of these things off, I actually hired an editor. Over the last 2 months, I've been looking for somebody to work with me full-time to edit all of my videos, and I found this amazing editor who's actually set to move out here next week, or not next week, but in 2 weeks actually. He's supposed to be coming out in like mid-January, late January. I'm not gonna introduce him yet. I'm actually gonna make a video introducing him on the channel. He's going to be the full-time editor. He's gonna be living with me. He's gonna be living next to me in the room. I'm gonna make like a room tour and everything once he's actually out here, but he's gonna be my full-time editor, and I'm very, very excited because he's an amazing editor, and he's just very, very creative when it comes to content creating, and he has all these ideas, you know, and it's just, that's what I needed. I need like an outsider to be able to tell me like, hey, we need to start doing this, because I have ideas, but sometimes I feel like my ideas are stupid and I don't want to go through with them. But like having him there as well, knowing that he's a good editor and that's what he does, will make me want to do better, like just things outside of LPs. Like obviously everything will still be gaming on the channel, but it'll be like, the videos will be different, they'll be unique. They won't be your, you know, same generic let's play videos that you've been getting on the channel every single day for the past 3-4 years. I want to do something different, something that is personal to me, something that's creative to me, something that is mine, you know, not just your generic LP. Not that there's anything wrong with generic LPs, I'm just kind of sick of doing that and only that. I want to do something else. Like obviously the generic LPs will still be here on the channel, but it won't be the only thing and the most thing on the channel. Like I'm not gonna mass upload them, and they won't be the only thing on the channel is what I'm trying to say. So the editor is set to come out in 2 weeks, and I'm gonna make a video introducing him whenever he does come out. And man, I can't even begin to say how excited I am for this, because I have so many projects in like Tamagotchi Life Season 2. he'll be the one editing all of that. I'll just have to be recording it, he'll be editing it. The co-ops that I'm doing with Aaron, same thing. The co-ops that I'm going to do with my friends Luke and Mo and Aaron, because Aaron's also set to move out here, he'll be editing all of that. I'm gonna start doing original series on my channel, like just weekly series, where I like every like week on Monday, for example, it'll be like a Q&A, and then like I don't know, like I have these ideas that I want to do, but there's nothing like officially set in stone yet. But there will be new weekly series, and then like a weekly live stream that we'll also be doing every single week. And with this editor here, it will make things so much easier for me, because I won't have to worry about that at all. I'll just record and that is it. And that's all I really wanted to do. Like, honestly, editing is not hard, especially the way I edit my videos. They're super easy and generic, but that's what I feel like. That's what makes me not want to record, is just knowing how generic they are. And I can do like crazy edits, but the thing is, I just don't want to dedicate all my time to doing that, because I see it like, okay, I can make this video really well edited, but then that will be it. It's just the one video that I'll be able to put out that day, and then the next day I'll have to spend that time recording and then 2, 3, 4 hours editing that one video, when I could be spending that time recording like 3 or 4 or 5 different videos. So having this editor will definitely take a huge workload off of my chest, and the videos will definitely be better, I hope. I mean, I really hope they will be. I've seen his editing, it's phenomenal. So I can't wait for you guys to meet him, and I cannot wait to start having him edit the videos. I cannot wait to start recording all of these things for you guys. It's going to be an amazing year, I hope, and I cannot wait, like I said, to kick it all off. So the editor moving out here in a couple of weeks, record more co-op contents, weekly live streams. As for the now, like from here until the editor comes out, we'll just finish off the 1000-Year Door, we'll finish off Super Mario Maker and Super Mario 3D Land Versus. Once we're done with Super Mario 3D Land Versus, Aaron's gonna come out here, and then we'll film the loser challenge, and by film it, we'll have the editor, like I said, film it for us, and he'll direct everything, and he'll be the one editing it. So it'll be probably the first video that you guys will see him edit, which is exciting. So like I said, we're just waiting for the editor to come out here before I move on to anything different. But for now, we'll just finish off the 3 big projects that I have going on the channel, and we'll definitely be doing a lot more exciting stuff in 2017. The co-ops is what I was actually wanting to talk about and emphasize on. A lot of you guys were saying the co-ops, like I said at the beginning of the video. Because I'm not doing the Lost Boys, I will be trying to do a lot of co-ops on my channel, because apparently that's what people want to see. And I love doing co-ops, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing co-ops on my channel. It's just I felt bad in 2015 for just giving only co-ops, because a lot of people also commented, why are you just doing co-ops? I don't want to watch this guy, I don't want to see this guy, but you just keep putting them in your videos. I just want to see you. And I realized, like, okay, a majority of people want to see co-ops over singular LPs, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna still do regular LPs, but there will always be something co-op going on the channel as well, since we're not doing Lost Boys. And it makes sense, because the Lost Boys is just a bigger commitment. Like I said, everybody has to be equally motivated to do that channel, and just doing single co-ops for someone else's channel, there's just that one-time commitment that you're recording, and then that's it. There's no long-term commitment where you have to do this for as long as the channel exists. And that's, I guess, what kind of drives the motivation and excitement away from recording videos, when you know that, dang, this is something that you're committed to doing for a long time. So you guys will definitely get a lot of co-ops this year, especially with the release of the NX. Things will be pretty exciting, and definitely something that I cannot wait for. I can't wait to see what the NX has to offer. Either the Nintendo Switch. People are gonna say, why are you calling it the NX when it's already known as the Switch? When the Switch comes out, I will definitely be doing a lot of co-ops on that, and mainly the videos will be co-op videos for like the LPs and whatnot. But I just wanted to let you all know, I don't think there's anything that I left out that I wanted to address. I mean, like I said, there wasn't really that many notes. There's just a couple bullet points that I had. I did talk about that. Okay, yeah, I did talk about everything. So if there is anything else that you want me to address, just leave it down in the comment section below. I'll be reading all the comments, and I'll be responding to you guys. there will be a calendar on my YouTube channel. If you go to the YouTube channel and then like at the top left side of this the banner, or the top right side of the banner, there should be links like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. There should be a link to the calendar. I'm going to update it and then I'm going to put it on, and then that way you guys will see the upload schedule at least for the next couple of weeks, for what it's going to be like on the channel. And then I'm going to do that every single month, so then that way you guys know exactly what content will be being uploaded on this day, and you know what videos will be going up. And that's something that'll be a lot easier to do with the editor here, because he'll be editing the videos and then uploading them and scheduling them and then making them ready for you guys to watch. So it'll be super easy. And like I said, I cannot wait, because this is all I needed. You guys have no idea how long I've wanted an editor. For such a long time I've wanted an editor, because I knew that it would just make recording so much easier, knowing that I could record so many more videos for you guys. I'd have all this time to record, and I'd be really content with the videos. I wouldn't feel like I'm just, you know, crapping out these videos like I did before with some LPs. You know, you just record, sync the audio, and you upload. You know, record, sync the audio, upload. I want to do more than just that, you know, and I can. It's just gonna take up too much time. So the editor is what we needed, and what I'm trying to say is 2017 is going to be an awesome, good year for me, and hopefully a good year for you guys in terms of the content that you guys will get to see from me, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So once again, thank you all so much for everything that you have shown me, all the support that you guys have given me and left me in 2016. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna do another update video, like I said, in a couple of weeks once the editor is out here, and I'll hopefully answer some of the major questions that I can't answer through the comments, or one of the or some of the most repetitive questions or concerns that you guys may have in that update video. So if there's anything that you guys have that you would like to ask me or address, just leave it down in the comment section below. I read all of the comments, and I will get back to you guys as soon as I see them. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic start to 2017. Just stay optimistic, stay positive, and hopefully this year is better than the last. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow for our regular scheduled LP videos. Peace out.